Welcome to this online presentation. This is Simi, lecturer English, St. Gregory's High School and College. Dear boys, in this lesson we are going to focus on writing summaries. Through this lesson you will learn how to write down a summary well. I hope all of your doubt will be cleared after watching this lesson. Before discussing in details, let's check out the contents. What we are going to learn in this lesson. At the very beginning of this lesson, we will focus on the definition of the summary. That means, what is a summary? In this lesson, secondly, we will learn the purposes of the summary. After that, we will learn how to write down a summary. The length of a summary. What will be the length of a perfect summary? Then there will be some exercises and then some tasks. Some tasks will be given for you all. Now let's get started. What is a summary? So dear students, summarizing is an important studying skill which is a shortened version of a passage written in one's words. A summary always covers the essential points of the original passage. It presents a large chunks of information in short, cohesive sentences. So what are the purposes of the summary? Summaries offer a concise, general version of the original information to benefit the readers. Summaries provide quick overviews of material to the readers. Summaries show readers that they have understood the general point of a text. The process of summarizing someone else's material enables our learners to understand that material better. A summary can be used to sum up information, to present information concisely, to state the main or essential information without any detailed explanations, to refer to a body of work. How to write down a summary? At first, you have to read the original passage or text very carefully. Use a pencil or pen to highlight or underline what you take to be the main point or points of the original text, or make notes in the margins or on the other sheet papers. Try to form a big outline of the passage. If you are summarizing an entire essay, outline the writer's arguments. These notes and outlines should be brief. Using this list of points, you write down the summary referring to the original text, only when you want to make sure of some points. However, use your own language to convey the ideas. Don't use any textual sentences. Just use your own language to convey the ideas. Use some keywords and accordingly give a title to a summary. Illustrations, examples, and quotations, etc. can be omitted. No need to state an example or quotations. Replace long phrases with single words and use participle clauses instead of full clauses. Write a rough draft, edit it and adjust the length. Follow the original organization of the passage. Compare the summary to the original passage for accuracy. Check the draft for spelling mistakes, grammatical errors. Form a fair draft of the summary. Okay, so what type of language will be used in a summary? Right. Avoid technical language. That means avoid complicated language. Write in simple and understandable English. You have to write your summary in simple and understandable English. The summary must be objective and written in the third person. Right. Length of the summary. Generally, a summary should be around 1/4 the length of the original piece. That means if the original piece is 4 pages long, your summary should be not more than 1 page. Let me make you more clearer. If a passage is of 120 words, the summary of each would be about 50 words long, right? So always keep in your mind that in any case, use complete sentences to present the main points of information. Okay? Now let's try to write down a summary. So here is a text. Let's read this out. The Lion and the Mouse. A lion was sleeping in his den one day, when a mischievous mouse, for no reason at all, ran across the outstretched paw up the royal nose of the king of beasts. Awakening from his nap, the mighty beast clapped his paw and upon the nose, thoroughly frightened the little creature and would have made an end of him. So you can see that I have underlined some words and phrases. So dear students, while reading the text, read very carefully and underline some words that you are going to focus on. Right. Please, squealed the mouse, don't kill me, forgive me this time, O king, and I shall never forget it. A day may come, who knows, when I may do you a good turn to repay your kindness. The lion, smiling at his little prisoner's fight, and amused by the thought that so small a creature ever could be of assistance to the king of beasts, let him go. Okay. Not long afterward, the lion, while arranging the forest for his prey, was caught in the net which the hunters had set to catch him. He let out a roar that echoed through the forest. Even the mouse heard it, and recognizing the voice of his former preserver and friend, ran to the spot where he lay tangled in the net of ropes. "Well, your Majesty," said the mouse, "I know you did not believe me once when I said I would return a kindness, but there is my chance." And without further ado, he set to work to nibble with his sharp little teeth at the ropes that bound the lion. Soon the lion was able to crawl out of the hunter's snare and be free. This fable or this story is about 254 words. So let's write it down. Let's try to write down a summary. Once a playful mouse ran across the paw and up the nose of a sleeping lion. The lion awoke, caught the mouse, and was about to kill him, when the mouse begged forgiveness, saying he might one day return the kindness. Amused, the lion released him. Soon afterward, the lion was caught in a net set by hunters. The mouse heard the lion's roar, recognizing his friend's voice, and came to help. These sharp teeth cut the ropes, setting the lion free. So, this summary is written in 82 words. Right. Okay. Let's try to write down another summary. So, here we have another passage. Let's read this out. The Northern Lights. There are times when night sky glows with bands of color. The bands may begin as cloud shapes and then spread into a great arc across the entire sky. They may fall in folds like a curtain drawn across the heavens. The lights usually grow brighter, then suddenly dim. During this time the sky glows with pale yellow, pink, green, violet, blue, and red. These lights are called the aurora borealis. Some people call them the northern lights. Scientists have been watching them for hundreds of years. They are not quite sure what causes them. In ancient times, people were afraid of the lights. They imagined that they saw fiery dragons in the sky. Some even concluded that the heavens were on fire. Okay, dear students, let's try to write down a summary. Okay. At first, you have to underline some words or phrases that you are going to focus on in your summary. So, dear students, I have already underlined it. Whenever you will read the text very carefully, then underline the keywords that you are going to focus on. So the aurora borealis or northern lights are bands of color in the night sky. Ancient people thought that these lights were dragons on fire, and even modern scientists are not sure what they are. Okay. So now, here a home task for you. Try to write it down. So dear students, here you are given a text. After reading this text, try to write down the summary. Okay? This text is about beauty. Right. So dear students, this is the end of today's lesson. I hope you have enjoyed the lesson. Take care. Thanks to you all.